Good morning and welcome to Sparks. In 2 Chronicles 32, it talks about the rebuilding of walls and boundaries. See, boundaries are limits that we set for the protection of ourselves and for others. And as we grow spiritually, we need to continue to make sure that our boundaries, our walls, are in good shape. The limits that we set will help to protect and preserve our spiritual growth. This may involve repairing or building healthy boundaries where they've become weak or defective or even torn down. Now, in Bible times, a city was fortified by boundary walls was fortified by boundary walls which gave its inhabitants a sense of security and protection. Now, if these walls were weak or broken or missing, there was a grave danger of invasion and destruction. See, at one point in Israel's history, the enemy was threatening to attack Jerusalem, and King Hezekiah worked hard repairing all the broken sections of the walls. As the enemy was approaching, he was madly repairing walls and towers. And he built another wall outside the one that he had here and reinforced the terraces of the city of David. That's in 2 Chronicles 32. Then Hezekiah encouraged the people by saying this: "Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, because the king of Assyria, for there is a greater power within us than is with him. With him is only the arm of flesh, but with us is the Lord our God to help us to fight our battles." That's 2 Chronicles 32, 7 and 8. Isn't that great? There is greater power in us than is with him. So some of our boundaries may have deteriorated. We may have let our guard down. We may have had them fall away. We may have given in to sin and our boundaries have been eroded. But we should have commitments to live a balanced life and to rebuild those walls. We need to check and repair our boundaries regularly to preserve our spiritual gains. We can also construct a second wall, a second defense, by developing a strong support network of Christians around us. In all of this, we must remember that no matter what enemies or entanglements we face, our God is with us and he is greater than the one who is in the world. So, as you go into this day, remember that you have people around you here at Ignite who love you, who can stand with you with whatever crisis or drama or difficulty you face. So build up your walls in your own life to protect your spiritual gains, but build that extra defense by staying in fellowship. A lot of people today, I don't need to go to church, I can just watch it on Facebook. Well, you can, but it won't last. Because it's in fellowship that we build one another up. So I would encourage you, if you're listening to this, get to your local church. Plug in somewhere, even if they're not perfect. Trust me, you're not perfect either. Plug in and make sure that you are in fellowship. That's that extra layer of defense around your life that will stop the enemy taking the spiritual gains you've made. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.